Welcome to the Arts Centre right in the heart of Christchurch. This place looks like an old European university, but it's actually one of New Zealand's biggest clusters of heritage buildings and a central hub for arts and culture. Stepping into the quad, you're surrounded by Gothic Revival stonework, cloisters and towers that date back to the late 1800s, when this was Canterbury College, the original home of the University of Canterbury. It feels calm and enclosed, like a secret courtyard hidden just off the city streets. These quadrangles were designed as meeting places for students and modelled on classic English college layouts. One of the students who walked these corridors was Ernest Rutherford, who studied here in the 1890s. From this campus, he launched a career that eventually led to the first splitting of the atom in 1917. Today, they're public spaces with raised lawns, benches and cloistered walkways that host markets, events, and just a lot of people enjoying the sun. Look up and you'll see carved stone details, archways, and the kind of craftsmanship you don't usually get in modern buildings. After the university moved out in the 1970s, these buildings were saved from demolition and turned into an arts centre instead of being knocked down. Since then, the complex has been home to theatres, galleries, studios and festivals, basically an incubator for Christchurch's creative scene. Today, more than 70 different entities live here, from galleries and museums to cinemas, artisan food spots, bars and creative businesses. Tucked into one corner is the old observatory, once used for astronomy and physics when this was a working university campus. Inside, there's still that sense of being in a historic science space, narrow stairways, old brick, and a feeling that people used to study the night sky from right here in the middle of the city. Part of that observatory complex is now the Observatory Hotel, a 5-star stay built into the restored tower buildings. It has only 33 individually designed rooms. Staying here means you literally sleep inside the heritage fabric of the Arts Centre. You walk out of your room and straight into the quads, galleries and cafes downstairs. It's one of the most immersive ways to experience this precinct. Heading up the observatory stairs, you'll often find temporary exhibitions and displays. The top floor was hosting a Maori culture exhibition. It's a powerful contrast, traditional Maori narratives layered inside a space that was once all about European-style higher education. Back down in the courtyard, it's easy to forget you're right next to the modern city. Tram bells, traffic and the bustle of Christchurch are just outside the gates, but in here it feels like a self-contained campus. On event days, these quads fill with markets, performances and festival crowds. On quiet days, it's just locals reading on benches and kids running across the grass. Dating back to 1877, this entire block has been reshaped from university to arts centre, damaged and then strengthened after the Christchurch earthquake in 2011, and is still evolving as new galleries, eateries and projects move in. It's one of those places where the architecture alone is worth the visit, but the real magic is in how people are still using it every day.